Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a life update video and a Patreon update video. As far as my life goes, school's been canceled completely for the rest of the school year. The governor finally did that about a week or so, like week and a half ago, I think. So my kids are doing some schooling online. Nothing that's like major. Like my oldest, she has to do some assignments, but nothing that they're giving the kids in high school anyway, in her school, is hurting their grade. It can only raise their grade, because whatever grade they had when they left, that's locked in. Except for if they do these assignments, they're basically extra credit. It's not going to hurt them. It can only help. So my daughter's having to do that because she needs to raise her grades in some of her classes. As far as my youngest goes, she doesn't really have anything that she has to turn in. It's basically for us to keep her going, so that when she starts first grade next year, you know, she still remembers everything that she did in kindergarten. And they're making allowances for the kids when they start school next year, to kind of play catch up a little bit, to get them where they should have been had, you know, school not been canceled because of the pandemic that is going on right now. So yeah, so my videos unfortunately are still going to be erratic. Sometimes I can get a full week's worth of videos up, and sometimes I only get a couple. And it's the same for Patreon like it is YouTube. YouTube does not get their next video unless Patreon gets the next video of the same show. So as long as Patreon gets theirs, in YouTube, you will get yours as well. That's the way I'm doing it. That way everything stays fair for everybody. Patreon still stays ahead and gets their early access, and YouTube, you get your videos when I can get them up there. But I'm trying really hard. Right now I have basically no videos to edit, so I am going to be recording a few after this, so that I can hopefully get at least a few up this week. And yeah, that's basically the life update. Okay, so as far as the Patreon update that I wanted to talk to you guys about 11 months to a year ago, I did a poll on what shows you guys wanted me to watch. I gave you the same list I gave everybody on YouTube. YouTube got their shows, which was The Haunting of Hill House and Once Upon a Time. Now, it was a tie, but since Haunting of Hill House was only 10 episodes, I went ahead and did both of them. And Haunting of Hill House is long done. I've already started putting Once Upon a Time up, so I decided that I'm going to start actually putting up the shows that tied on my Patreon poll, my Patreon's only poll. And that was Pretty Little Liars and Shameless. They tied, and initially I was only going to do one because I didn't want to add too many shows at once, but I decided that the way I'm going to do it, instead of doing both the full reaction and the edited reaction at the same time, I'm just going to do the full reaction. So those of you who have my full reaction tier and my movie reaction tier, you guys will get access to those videos very soon. Now, I don't have a set schedule for them. I'm not going to record the first episodes tonight, or at least I'm going to try. I don't know. It's like midnight, and I have 4 shows I plan to watch tonight. It's going to be late night or very early morning, however you want to look at it, for me. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is, for now, it's just going to be these 2 shows. But if everything goes okay, I will be adding some more shows, and it's just going to be the full reactions because they take longer, but they're the easiest to edit. I can say, because, you know, they're longer, so it takes longer for it to render and stuff. But as far as editing goes, it's fairly quick to do. So the full reactions are the only ones I'm going to do for right now. Pretty Little Liars and Shameless, and the cut reactions that I will eventually put up on YouTube. Anything that goes on my Patreon will make it to YouTube at some point. I just can't tell you when. But when I start, about 3 weeks before I decide to start putting these videos out on YouTube, the cut reaction tier patrons will get access to those. So yeah, so that's why I'm going to do it. I don't have a time frame. Everything is just kind of up in the air. But I did want to add some more full reactions to my list of stuff to do, just to have more content over on my Patreon. And so I just want to let everybody know what my plan is, and what to expect from me on Patreon and what to expect on YouTube. So anyway, that's about all I have to update you guys on. So if I do add anything else to my Patreon, or things change as far as videos, the timeline of when I post them and stuff, I will make another update video. So anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this here. But yeah, so I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.